Today on Ridge Roamer, we are back looking at my new 2024 Triumph Scrambler 400X. Going to get moving on a couple of the minor projects up front. Not really projects, modifications. So let's get rolling. First, I want to touch base real quick. As you can see, I have been out riding some. It's gotten a little bit dirty, but nothing too bad. Triumph gives you now, when you buy a bike, this nice little portfolio. Inside you've got toolkit, spare key, key tumblers, in case you add like a locking top box or something like that. Get your service handbook. They give you this little riding tips, which is just a motorcycle safety foundation book, and then your big owner's handbook here. This is the one that's going to have all the information on your bike. One of the first things, like many people, I'm not a fan of all the warning labels over everything. So some bikes are a real pain. Triumphs luckily are not. So if you go into the owner's handbook, it's going to tell you, hey, here's each of these dumb little stickers. Well, not really dumb, but legally mandated stickers, and then where you can find more information. So really all they are is warning, read your handbook about your light. Warning, read your handbook about break-in. Warning, read your handbook about what gas to put in it. Warning, read your handbook, wear a helmet, all that stuff. So if you want to find all of them, this is a nice little guide here on where they are. These are usually not too difficult, so we'll go in here. I'm just going to use some light pressure with my nail, get a corner peeled back just enough that I can grip it, and then pull back firmly but gently, and it's off. So very little residue, if any, left behind here. Typically just use the sticker if there's a little bit of adhesive and get that to pull off. So we'll just go around the bike. Got the ones on the tank that are super obvious, one on the mirror. We've got one down here on the engine case about the oil. This sticker here, this is not your VIN, so that one can come off. We'll have to clean that up with some Goo Gone or something. And let's see, we got one on the headlight here. That's an easy one, except I'm gonna need some Goo Gone. So I'm just gonna go around, peel all these off, be done with that. Now that all those warning labels are gone, including back here on the chain guard, engine tank, everywhere. The next thing I want to talk about is my tail bag. This is a Triumph tail bag. It is not specifically designed for the Scrambler 400X. I honestly can't give you a ton more information on the tank bag, what it's actually for. I don't know if it's a universal, but it is definitely a tail bag. The way this one is set up, there's no part number or anything on it. I just picked it up at the dealership, unless that's the part number right there, which is possible. But nice little bag, got a sort of a dry bag built in here with straps, some storage up there, little pockets on the side, and all there is for an attachment point on the back here, I've gone under the seat. And on the front, there's two tie-down points. I just went around those, wrapped them under the seat, and then popped the seat back on. So it's on there pretty good. I mean, it moves around some, but it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's what I'm using for storage right now. I also have a magnetic tank bag I can put on there if I want. So there is modification number 2, a little bit of storage in the form of a nice universal, or I'm not sure what it's for, Triumph tail bag. Next, my next least favorite thing after warning labels on a new bike is the giant license plate bracket. So I went ahead and ordered a tail tidy. Particular tail tidy I ordered out of India. So we're going to take a look. I checked out my license plate, and I actually have to modify it because the holes are slightly different there than they are here in the United States, but that's easy. So looking underneath, looks like we've got 4 bolts there holding this bracket onto the bike, and then another couple of bolts there, or a few bolts that I need to disassemble to get all the wiring out so I can get these turn signals relocated. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that out. The bolts out, that last piece out. The arm has dropped down. As you can see, once you unbolt the turn signals, they just pull out, exposes the connectors, one on each side. And when you peel the backing plate here off of the bottom, underneath it exposes the rest of the wiring, so you can unplug everything. And then up underneath there's an access hole going into the area under the back seat, so we'll just stuff any excess wiring up there and get these unplugged, the harness pulled through. Now we've got the entire bracket off, just the wiring harness hanging. There's the stock license plate bracket, and here's the new one, a company called Zana. Bought it off of eBay. And my license plate and the little silicone license plate frame. So we'll go ahead, slide that back up here and get it mounted. And there we've got it. Tail tidy complete. All the big ugly brackets are gone. Now we've got a nice streamline, low profile. Got my silicone frame just around my plate. Turn signals relocated. Give you an idea how that works. How it turned out. It's pretty good. It just tucked the excess up under the seat. It included all the bolts needed and nuts to hold the turn signal. Nice, good, solid mounting point. So very happy with that. Again, the tail tidy kit itself, bought off of eBay, a company called Zana out of India. The license plate frame, the silicone one, that is just off of Amazon, just a universal motorcycle license plate frame. I know I will get the questions, where is the light for the license plate? It's right there. Technically, I guess there's room. I could fit it up here, but I feel like with the angle, unless I made a custom bracket to have it point down more, it's actually going to illuminate backwards, which is going to inhibit people's ability to see my brake and tail light. So I didn't want to do that. And I live in Tennessee where we don't have vehicle inspections anyway, so no one actually cares, and the light coming from the tail light should be enough to illuminate that. I've done that on multiple other bikes, never had a problem, so that's why I am not running the light. If I want to do something different in the future, I can. But for now, there is the tail tidy. Very happy with the nice clean look of that compared to stock. My tail bag and my bike clear of all warning labels. Thank you guys for joining me today on Ridge Roamer. Appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, definitely hit that like button. Subscribe if you aren't. Hope you all have a great day. Ride safe.